Australia Plus. Australia Plus, originally Australia Television International and later ABC Asia Pacific and Australia Network, is an international satellite television and digital service operated by the Australian Broadcasting Corporation since 2001. It is not free to air in most countries, being only available via paid cable and satellite services. The television and online service broadcasts 24 hours a day on 7 days a week to approximately 44 countries in Asia and the Pacific. The channel broadcasts a mix of programming, including lifestyle, drama, sports, English language learning programs, children's programming and news and current affairs. The international television service's current incarnation launched on 1 January 2002. It was partially funded by Australia's domestic television services. The channel is targeted at local audiences in 44 countries across parts of Asia and the Pacific. Australia Network, along with international radio network Radio Australia, is a part of the ABC's International Corporate Strategy and Governance Division. In the 2014 Australian federal budget, all funding to the Australia Network was cut and its closure was announced. It was officially replaced by Australia Plus from the 29th of September 2014. Origins. Australia Television International, the forerunner to Australia Network, was launched on 17 February 1993. Radio Australia had been operating as part of the ABC since 1939, while the passing of the Australian Broadcasting Corporation Act in 1983 allowed the corporation to operate an additional international television service. The channel was originally proposed by directors Mark Armstrong and David Hill, who felt that a television channel would further heighten Australia's presence in the Asia-Pacific region and demonstrate the ABC's technical abilities. The new channel was to be funded by a combination of government subsidies and commercial sponsorship. The presence of commercials, not previously seen or heard on the ABC, resulted in the creation of an updated edition of the ABC editorial and program practices, stipulating that the Australia Television Service will retain editorial control and independence in all programming. Paul Keating launched Australia Television International on 17 February 1993, televised live to 50 countries in the Southeast Asian region, from the ABC's television studios in Gore Hill. Funding cuts made in the 1997 $1,998 federal budget and recommendations made in the Mansfield Report meant that control of Australia Television was handed over to the Seven Network in 1998. Under Seven's direction, the channel continued to receive federal funding and carry some ABC News. 2002 to 2006 as ABC Asia Pacific. Despite efforts made by Seven to expand into Asia using the service, it continued to lose money. In 2002, the government announced a 5-year, $50 million tender for the service, at the time watched primarily by Australian expats for its news programs, football coverage, and children's programming. Seven chose not to bid. While Impaja Television's application was unsuccessful, the ABC won the contract and replaced Australia Television with ABC Asia Pacific on 1 January 2002, with content from the 7 Network, 9 Network, Network 10, and the ABC's own original content, as well as news bulletins produced by Sky News Australia. The tender was renewed in 2005, however, the ABC was re-awarded control of the service over other applicants including Sky News Australia. Soon after, the network stopped showing content from Sky News Australia, replaced with bulletins produced by the ABC's own news and current affairs division from its Southbank studios in Melbourne. 2006 to 2014 as Australia Network. ABC Asia Pacific changed its name to Australia Network on 7 August 2006, at the same time introducing a number of new programs, as well as the expansion of its existing news programs and English-language learning programs. Following a restructure of the ABC in early 2007, Australia Network became a part of the corporation's international corporate strategy and governance division. The channel was not available in Australia or New Zealand, owing to rights restrictions. Although ABC News for Australia Network bulletins were carried overnight on ABC News 24 in Australia and on Face TV in New Zealand, several Australia Network programs are also available online in Australia on the ABC's iView platform. Australia Network became available in Malaysia on Astro in December 2008. 2014 present, as Australia Plus. In the 2014 Australian federal budget, all funding to the Australia Network was cut, and its closure was announced days before it was about to sign a contract with Shanghai Media Holdings to begin broadcasting in China. 80 jobs, mostly in Melbourne, were lost and the government was forced to compensate the Australian Broadcasting Corporation $10 million for breaking its contract. Following the closure of Australian Network, Australia Plus, a new multi-platform international service, was launched on 29 September 2014 as a replacement. The channel will continue to broadcast entertainment, sports, education, and English learning shows from ABC through Asia and Pacific partners. Big events from Australia, such as Melbourne Cup, Sydney's New Year's Eve fireworks and the Sydney to Hobart Yacht Race, will also be featured on the channel. Programming. In addition to those listed below, Australia Plus shows a range of programming targeted at audiences within the region, including evening news bulletins at 2-hour intervals targeted at different parts of the region, and a number of English-language educational programs produced by the network, including Study English, Living English, English Bites, and The Business of English. Drama series shown include Home and Away, Offspring, Packed to the Rafters, Rake, The Dr. Blake Mysteries, The Time of Our Lives, factual entertainment programs Bondi Vet, 1+1, and Cosmo Times. Lifestyle programs Big Break, Food Safari and Post Kitchen, music program Rage. Light entertainment programs Gruen Planet, Good Game and Good Game SP. The children's shows Play School, Blue Water High, A Girl's World, Scope, and news bulletins are shown in the mornings, lunchtime and evenings. Australia Plus News is presented from the ABC's Sydney studios with additional content from Canberra and stories from ABC reporters based in and around Asia and the Pacific. Following the channel's relaunch in 2006, 4 new correspondents based in New Delhi, Beijing, the South Pacific and Jakarta were added to report exclusively for the bulletins. Some programs produced by ABC News and Current Affairs are shown on the channel. Logo history. In 2002, ABC Asia Pacific used the same logo as ABC in Australia. The station idents also feature the same silver ring and elements as ABC Television's 2002 idents. In 2003, generic brake bumpers are used between commercial brakes, using a simple background and a simple ring animation. In 2004, the channel used the new slogan "Everyone's ABC Asia Pacific", with new idents using the same ribbon package of ABC TV Australia, but usually keeping the 2002 idents. In 2006, ABC Asia Pacific rebranded as Australia Network, using a new logo as a stylized lowercase a. In 2009, the logo's color simplified from gold to simple white, with new idents using the new logo in guise of a balloon. In 2014, Australia Network was replaced by Australia Plus, with new logo using the uppercase A and a plus symbol. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.